The Raptors lost, and I mean they lost, but I give them, I give the Hawks the win because we came back from a, it's a back to back. We went up against the Nets, which is a tough game, and you saw at the beginning of the game, like after the first quarter, you saw Siakam was tired, Kyle Lowry was tired, Fred was tired. This game would have been very useful to use a guy like OG who is consistent, but the refs. Let me just say before I say anything else, the refs were terrible. I hate when refs make terrible calls on our side and then to compensate, they call a terrible call on the other end. That's not how it works. Just call the right call. And they were calling horrible calls on the Raptors, man. The fouls were crazy. Trae Young was getting everything like he was James Harden, just like Jack Devlin said. Not Jack Armstrong. He even said it too. He's like, this guy's like James Harden. The way he was getting weak calls, that Bembry call he got. But Boucher, enough with negativity. Boucher was amazing. Career night. The man had 29 points and 10 rebounds. It was like this guy on the offensive glass, they couldn't stop him. Almost dropped 30. And this is the thing. This is what we call Fred VanVleet Steady Freddy. And he had a double double. He was doing everything else. He was playing great. I mean, we didn't do a good job on Trae Young. I can't even lie. So we can't say that Fred was doing a great job. But he's doing an okay job. But 6 for 15, and then no four. We have like it was just not. We shot bad. Let's just say that we shot bad, man. Like we couldn't hit any threes. We could not hit any threes whatsoever. We were getting to the free throw line an awful lot. Like Boucher got 13 free throws. Van Vliet was getting to the free throw line, but he wasn't that efficient, and that's the thing. He hasn't been that efficient this whole year. And then Kyle Lowry, like I don't know how Kyle Lowry goes from scoring 30 to just scoring 9. And the 9, they were making big shots in the fourth quarter, I admit, but the thing we're seeing about Kyle Lowry this season is like he doesn't play good throughout 4 quarters, and it's really hurting us because when we go through those droughts and Kyle Lowry's not scoring, we have to you have to give the ball to Siakam, and when Siakam is getting double teamed and you're not making the shots, it's just hard. And we kept going on runs, and I can't even lie, the Hawks are answering back. We had no we had no answer for that Trae Young pick and roll because you can barely touch him. This man is like 170 and he's just floating around, just allowing the rest, just allowing him to make open free throws. And he was making them, and he was making tough threes. Like, don't get twisted. Trae Young's a great guy. I mean, great player. And like everyone played well for them. They couldn't miss a three. They could not miss a three. 19 to 36, you're shooting 52%. When you shoot 52% against the Raptors, most likely you're gonna win because the Raptors aren't a great 3 point shooting team. We can't match the 3 point shooting. And like Herder made five threes out of nowhere. Collins was splash. Capella was great. I can't even lie. I don't know why I didn't start Capella more. Capella was great. He was a great person to ice out Aaron Baines because we couldn't play Aaron Baines against Capella. Aaron Baines has 0 rebounds today. Capella was just eating him up. 4 blocks. Capella played a great game. Gallinari off the bench also played really well. Like the Hawks just had everything go for them. The calls, the 3 pointers, they just had everything going for them. And then you see the Raptors and firmly 25 point double double, but didn't show anything because he did in 18 shots, man. But this was, I mean, we have to let the Hawks have it. It was a back to back. Next game is against Memphis, so we're gonna see JV, and I'd love to go up against JV. Only Raptors fans know we love JV. JV is one of our favorites, man. And Terrence Davis, man. Terrence Davis, he's good and bad at the same time. You can't play him because he just makes constant errors, man. He makes constant errors, and he's fouling, giving them dumb fouls. I admit the Hawks were getting calls, but some of them were like, "Come on, man!" Like Terrence Davis can't make those stupid lapses, and sometimes it's like he's unplayable. Like he's had 3 fouls in 16 minutes. Like he's always getting in foul trouble, and he's making dumb plays. It's like Terrence Davis shoots him in the foot. with how reckless he plays and how dumb the fouls get and how they got easy free throws. Like they got easy free throws. They got 30 free throws. I admit we it was even in free throws, but the fouls are just man. Fouls just like they're just calling horrible calls, man. Just horrible. Just horrible in general. And they won the game, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know what Masai is gonna do because the way our team's looking, I don't know how we could change anything because we still have OG Ananobi who's still injured. He would have been a great player for this game. He would have been a good 3-and-D because I think we needed that for a guy like Gallinari who was shooting over Fred VanVleet and stuff like that. I don't know. We haven't been played full strength for most of the time, so I don't know what Masai is gonna do. I think we should keep Bembry. Watanabe played great defense when he was in the game. I think we should keep Bembry. I think we should keep the roster we have at the moment. I don't know what to change. But yeah, that was my rundown of the Raptors vs Hawks. If you like the video, and peace.